See if we have any sniffers. This sure shows how aggressive the fish are though. Especially a swim bait, man. If they're aggressive at all, they usually come up and try to push it out of the way or track it or follow it. So it's a neat little deal. But the biggest thing, and here's the whole thing on bait selection. And I mean, this is another good piece of information that I've tried to tell so many people so many times. It's not just about going out and saying, hey, you know what, I'm gonna throw a big bait all day long, try to catch a fish, you know, try to be the hero, da 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 da. It's about picking up a tool, figuring out a technique that you're comfortable with. If you're good at ripping, you know, and you're fishing shallow water, you know, you're in the top, middle, bottom, you know, top, middle of the water column, you know, in that 0 to 10 foot of water. Watercolor's clear, you know, you got good visibility, good structure cover elements, and you go out to a handful of your best spots and you pick up a swim bait for a tool, the BBZ, and you throw it out there and you rip it and you go to 5 of your best spots and you don't see anything, or you do see something and it's way deep. You know, you see a deep follower, it's moving about 15 feet behind the bait, it's very sluggish. Man, it's about how quick you are on not to use a bait. You're not putting the bait away all day long. You're not putting away saying you're never gonna fish it. What you're saying is for that moment of time, the technique you're fishing around the cover and structure elements that you're looking at, it's not the best tool. And swim bait fishing, the best way to say it is how quick can you figure out the bite? How quick can you figure out that at that moment where you're fishing that location, that bait's not the best bait to use? And that's when you turn around and you might go, I'm gonna go up in skinny water and I'm gonna pick up a bronze-eye frog, and you throw it up in 2 inches of water on a big heavy mat and you catch an 8-pounder. That's part of fishing. That's part of adapting and adjusting. You don't eliminate anything. You don't ever say, I'm not gonna fish this or not that, and you know, I'm just gonna fish this all day long, and if I don't catch anything, that's it. You're killing yourself before you start. You wanna be able to say, I have everything in the boat, all the tools necessary, I know the techniques. Now I'm gonna refine it to catch fish at a given time. And if something changes, sun comes out, flat, calm, we'll go bed fishing. Wind picks up, mud line, bait fish start boiling on a point, we're gonna go fish the point and we're gonna adjust. And that's what you need to do to become a better fisherman. And the nice thing about it, when you're over here at Tackle Warehouse, they have every tool known to man, good quality, great prices, that you can buy to go out there and supplement the techniques you're gonna use. That's the biggest thing, is having the right tools for the techniques that you guys are used to using. Okay, we're gonna check that little pocket right here. Didn't see anything really. So we're gonna go out and try to hit some windy points, and I'll show you just a standard rip technique for a pre-spawn, post-spawn technique, you know, for ripping a bait over some outside points. But when I'm doing a rip bait technique, I like trying to do the rip bait a little bit quicker just to see if the activity level is faster. If I rip it, let it sit, rip it, and I start getting hit real quick,